Good evening, Ata, and greetings to all listeners of Focus FM 94.3. Rashid, I'm on the floor, please.
Go ahead, yeah.
My microphone. Ata, today I am really sad. Today is one of the saddest days in my life. This morning I sat down to have a sober reflections of the political history of this country, Ghana. And in fact, I got to a conclusion when I got to a point when I had to ask myself that is this nation called Ghana even worth dying for? I think that after I make my submission, listeners will understand what I mean by this question. Ata, first of all, we must understand who Kwame Nkrumah is. Yes, he was a human being. Yes, he was a mortal. Yes, he made mistakes. But in my view, Kwame Nkrumah is just not a normal human being.
Before that, would you describe yourself as an Nkrumahist?
I am an Nkrumahist, but I am a member of the National Democratic Congress.
Okay.
Nkrumahism is not a party, but an ideology.
Okay.
You don't need to be an Nkrumahist before you belong to the CPP. Okay. In fact, there were a lot of key elements in the CPP who were not even Nkrumahist. And I can give you names. You understand? So you need not be an Nkrumahist before you be a member of CPP, because Nkrumahism is not a party, but an ideology. Okay. Let me proceed.
Maybe I should be an Nkrumahist then. Carry on.
Yeah. Let's go. You're welcome. My brother, Nkrumah, in my view, was a gift from God to the people of Ghana. A Messiah, a selfless individual who was determined, who was visionary, who had the tenacity of purpose to change the destiny of not only Ghanaians, Africans, and all black people in the diaspora. Let's go to his overthrowment and the reasons given for his overthrowment. People even at times justify the overthrowment of the Osajifo. And I think that is one of the lowest points of the politics of this country. People trying to justify 24 February 1966. I would come to some of the achievements of Nkrumah for us students, especially in the education sector. If you look at this institution, KNUS, that we are all in, these are all the products of the visions of Nkrumah. And if you should go into the achievements of Nkrumah, being it health, being it the industrialization of this country, being it education, being it transportation, sports, whatever, the list is endless. And I think you will have to give me about 6 hours to embark on a submission like that. But since today is 24th February, the day Nkrumah was overthrown, let me go into that. First of all, you must understand the purpose of this day. This day is, as I said, Ghana's day of shame. This was the day when the destiny of this country went to an anti-clockwise motion. We went back so many years from where we had gotten to, where Nkrumah had taken us. Those who overthrew Nkrumah, somebody will ask. And posterity has shown, and the facts have shown, that Nkrumah, the 24th February 1966 coup was sponsored by the CIA of the United States of America. They committed about 13 million US dollars to that effect. And in fact, they couldn't have achieved that alone. They had their local corroborators. That is why some of us will never associate ourselves with a political party like the New Patriotic Party. I call them the nation workers. In P, I'll call them Amambofo. They are the reason that Ghana, we are where we are today.
What have they done?
If you look at the political history of this country, it is clear that Ghana is here today because of the various political instability in the history of this country, the various military interventions. Forget, and here I'm talking about 31st December. Here I'm talking about 13th January 1972. Here I'm talking about 24th February 1966, the mother of all coups. And it is because of 24th February 1966, that gave justification for people like Kuti, a champion, people like J.J. Rollins, to also embark on certain things like that. Let's go to the specifics. My brother here talked about Nkrumah declaring Ghana a one-party state and that being unconstitutional. Clearly, my brother here has shown that he is, excuse my language, for the lack of a better word, illiterate about the political history of this country. In any case, Nkrumah did not declare Ghana one-party state because of the Kulunguru attack. There were as many as 6 bomb attacks on the life of Nkrumah. Even before 1962, this one you're talking a lot of bomb attacks. And I'm not saying even that, if you're talking about PDA, fine. But one-party state was a different case. In any case, one-party state was an act of parliament. It was passed by the representatives of the people of Ghana.
So with that,
how can this be an unconstitutional?
Would that attempt on Nkrumah's life be a justification?
Did not necessitate even. I'm not. It was not even the reason for Ghana being one-party state in 1964. 2 years he was talking about Kulunguru, which was 1962. One-party state was in 1964. Go check the records. This one is public knowledge. It was there. The issue was taken to parliament. It was debated there. The Buziers, the rest, they were all there. And it was passed by parliament as an act of parliament. You understand? Just you look at this irony. People condemned him. They said that he was an autocrat by declaring Ghana one-party state. But you know, oh please allow me. These people were comfortable to serve under a military rule. After you get the point I'm trying to make. After the overthrow of Nkrumah, the NLC came. They were claiming to liberate Ghana. These people worked with them hand in hand. The military junta that criminalized Nkrumah, his paychecks, even banned the name of CPP and other things. These people were part of it. That for 3 years, from 1966 to 1979, were under the reign of a military government. They didn't complain, but yet they complain about a one-party state. You get the point I'm trying to make. Look at the PDA, and let me say that the PDA is one of the best policies that Ghana has ever had, and I will defend the PDA with the last drop of my blood. Ata, do you know that even current President Obama has passed PDA in America? Just, you have access to internet, just Google the PDA of Obama. It is there. He has substituted the Guantanamo Bay for a preventive detention act, and people don't understand it. When we come to the specifics, I think we will go into it. You understand? Oh, I'm coming.
No, quick wrap up.
Look at the double standards and the hypocrisy too. They condemned him for the PDA, but when they came, they passed the protective custody law, which was the same thing as the PDA. In fact, today I had information from Comrade Kweku Bako that when Buzia was giving amnesty to victims of Nkrumah's PDA, that same day we had 1,008 people also going to prison under the protective custody law of Nkrumah. They said that he was an autocrat, he had trampled on the rights of people, but they came to power. Look at their behavior and just oppose it with their claims.
I'll get back to
Buzia held a judgment
later on.
A judge in Ghana here and said that no court can tell me to admit back somebody I have fired. These people, and today they want us to believe that they are the fathers of our democracy. They have wrecked this country. At the last point.
Quickly.
You see, Nkrumah never dies. I think that was a slogan for many people, and I think Nkrumah will be celebrated forever. Posterity has been the judge. He has been nominated. He has been chosen by BBC as a man of the millennium. He has been nominated. He has been chosen by Life magazine, one credible magazine, one credible magazine in the United States of America, as part of the 100 greatest people of all time. So definitely, he was 11, but he's part of the 100. So definitely, Nkrumah is an extra human being, an extraordinary human being. He is a Messiah, a gift to the people of Ghana. I think we should celebrate his selflessness.
Your point is very well made. 19 minutes to 9. You're still live on Community Watch and Focus 94.3.